Morning, everyone. It's 10 in the morning. Slept for about 3.5 hours. So today I'm gonna go ahead and talk about excuses. Making them. So I'll probably go on a little rant or something. But first, I gotta get ready. I have about 45 to 50 minutes to get ready and drive out to the gym. So I'll tell you guys later.
Hey guys, I have not been able to get on today due to being busy. Like I said, I did have like 3.5 hours of sleep. Had to work last
Continue
night.
straight for 5 minutes to exit
And,
13, State Route
after that,
22
I went to the
West,
gym.
Garden Grove Freeway, Long Beach.
Just a back workout. I'll go ahead and type it in the description below so you guys can check it out. I just got off my first job, and I'm driving over to the next one, to my next shift. Doing it in 15 hours of work today. Alright, anyways, my topic for today was going to be excuses. I hate people that give excuses, especially stupid ones. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Anyways, so yeah, stupid excuses. Let's talk about, for example, a big one: losing weight, getting in shape. You hear it every year. New Year's comes along, it's like New Year, New Me BS. I want to lose weight. I want to get in shape. I want to eat healthier. Or summer comes along, same exact stuff. And they'll get to it. They'll start it about a week or two, maybe even a month, and then something goes on, and that's it. They're done. No more. What do they say? I have no time. I work full time at 40 hours. It's like I'm tired. I can't go to work. If I go work out, I'll be too tired for work, or I'm too tired after work, depending on the schedule you work. On my days off, I need to spend time with my friends, my family. I gotta run errands. It's all excuses. Like for me, for example, yesterday, when I found out I'll be working these long hours, what did I do to prepare for today? I cooked myself a couple meals for today. For example, I got myself my post-workout meal, which I had oats. It was since I knew it was going to be a long day, I made sure to have smaller meals to make sure I'm able to spread my calories throughout the day until I get home, since I will be getting off until 6 in the morning. I'm not sure what time I'll be getting home. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Days like these, I tend to make smaller meals to make sure they last me throughout the day. So, I made myself a post-workout, made myself some oats, half a cup of oats, some egg whites, and some fruit, berries in it. Meal number 2, I made myself some ground beef, serving a white rice, vegetables. I try to eat a lot of vegetables throughout the day. Try to keep me full. A lot of greens. I carry some protein bars with me, protein powder as well. I made myself another meal. My third other meal is ground turkey with vegetables. A lower carb meal for later at night, towards the end of my day. Again, I prepared in advance. Made myself some food, some lunch. I brought myself some protein bars, protein powder, all prepared. Again, no excuses. Don't let your environment control.
Continue straight for 8 minutes to exit 110, Harbor Boulevard, Ball Road.
Take control of it, like I did. I prepared my foods, got it all taken care of. I made it to the gym. I left the house within 45 minutes of waking up. I made it to the gym, got my full workout in, and then I even showered there as well. unfortunately, I didn't notice I forgot my lunch at home, so I had to drive back home and then drive to work. And I made it. Good thing I made it just on time. But again, everything was prepared. Everything was ready to go. I showered at the gym. I took control of my environment. I took control of my situation, knowing that I had no time. So I made time, and that's pretty much what it is. Either you make time or you don't. Either you want it, you don't want it, and how much you want it. Well, what are you willing to do to achieve what you want? Either to a goal, or let's say you want to, or for example, you want to get a new car, or you need a car, you want to get it, so you want to buy a car. What are you gonna do? You're gonna work. Let's say, or you have all these bills gather up. You also need a new car, credit cards. Also, you have one job. Instead of complaining that you don't have the money to pay what you gotta pay, or have the money, sufficient money to get a car, go find a second job. You know, I hear it all the time. Oh, I don't have money for this. I don't have money for that. I can't do this, or I don't have money to eat healthy. First of all, eating healthy isn't as expensive as people think. If you know where to shop and how to shop. Even eating out, fast food. Learn how to order your food. Special order your food if you have to. I do it every now and then as well. Again, bills, they suck, I know. But you know what I do? I go out and find another job where I work 2 jobs. Or in this situation, I found another property that needs help, so I'm out here helping out, getting the extra money. You know, so no excuses. Don't make excuses. Don't be one of those. If you really want something, you're gonna do it. You really want to lose weight, you're gonna go lose weight. Don't be the ones that say, "Oh, I can't lose weight." Well, what is that you're doing wrong? You're probably still eating too much food, or you're eating too much junk. Are you working out? Working out, you don't need, as low as 45 minutes. That's all you need. If you know it's gonna be too, like for me, if I know I'm gonna be too rushed if I try to go to a gym, I work out at home. I either go for a simple jog around the block, 20-30 minutes, or I'll do a hit circuit at home for a good 20 to 30 minutes, or I go do some sprints, whatever, something, you know. Do some sort of activity. It doesn't take you that long to get in a workout. 45 minutes, about 30 to 45 minutes. You can just do it at home. Something is better than nothing. You want to lose weight? Eat less food or eat less crap. Still doesn't work? Start counting your calories. Count macros. Stuff like that. It's not that hard, not that difficult. It's just making the effort for it. Making the effort to make a change in your body and your health. I used to be overweight I remember back in high school and junior high, being made fun of, being called fat, this and that, told I was round. High school ended, I got myself to it. I did my research, did my homework. I'm at the best shape as I've ever been. I have good health, take care of myself, I eat good. If I have the time, I'll go out, socialize, whatever, you know. Have a good time. It's just not making excuses, making the effort. If you really want something, you're gonna get it done. I really wanted to get back in shape, and I got it. I got myself in shape. I lost weight. I got stronger. I took care of business in that aspect. I need the money. I have a lot of bills piled up right now. I have a lot of things to worry about. You know what I'm doing? I'm out there looking for a second job. So there's no excuse for anything. You need money? Go work. You work? Go get a second job. Find a way to make more money. Find a second source of income. And even with 2 jobs, you can still manage to eat healthy and hit your goals. I know I did it. I did it with 2 jobs and school at the same time. I still made it to the gym. I still passed all my classes in college. Even though right now I'm currently not going to school, I'll probably be going back next semester. But you know what? I'll most likely will be if I'm able to get into a class while still working 2 jobs, and I'll still be working to the gym. So there shouldn't be any excuse. Just learn how to manage your time and ask yourself, how badly do you want what you want? It's not that hard as people make it seem. Do your research. Again, a lot of Google what you gotta do. There's apps out there. MyFitnessPal, that's one I use. I'll write it down below. That's how I count my calories. You know, there's websites online where you can go and read about health, about fitness, about working out. For example, bodybuilding.com. That's a very good one that I've used a lot. Go on Instagram, social media. Look up people that you wish you would want to look at. Find motivation. There's a lot of you gotta find internal motivation, external motivation. I was just reading an article earlier today about that. You gotta tell yourself, how badly do you want it, and what is it, and what would it get you? For example, it's like let's say you want to lose 20 pounds. Just remind yourself that feeling you're gonna get when you hit the finish line of losing those 20 pounds and getting into the shape you want to. Just think about the feeling about what you're gonna feel afterwards.
In 900 feet,
You're gonna feel
stay to the
accomplished.
left to Disney Way.
Or you know what? Get a couple friends. Do it. Make a competition out of it. See who can meet their goals first before everyone. Or a race and make it a. All right, who's gonna get
In 1,000 feet,
in the next
stay to the
2
left.
months or next month, whatever. You know, find motivation. Read articles about people who've done it. You know, those weight loss stories. There's a lot of them out there. Very motivating. I know I've read some of them before. I know the way. For me, I tell myself, why do I want to do this? Why am I doing it? I like the feeling of accomplishment, pushing myself. Why do you work 2 jobs? Why do you work 2 jobs and go to the gym or this? Why? I like the sense of accomplishment. I'm out there, I'm working, I'm finding ways to make money, to pay my bills. And yet I'm still making the effort to stay in shape, stay healthy. Because that's what I like. Fitness and health is very important. I don't want to get to an old age where I have to rely on someone to push me around or rely on medication. When I could be 60, 70 years old, 80 years old, running around with everyone else, keeping up with them still. You know, find your reasons to do things. Don't find excuses. Don't find reasons not to do them. Find reasons to do them. Be motivated.
Stay to the left to Disney Way.
And I guess you call that my little rant for the most part, because it does get annoying having to hear all those excuses that why people can't lose weight or certain things. Like, let me tell you, I have a goal.
In half a mile,
Give yourself goals.
turn right on South Harbor Boulevard.
Goals, short-term goals, long-term goals as motivation. And I'll give you an example about that. I have a short, long-term goal. Then the next 2 to 3 years, I want to attempt to do a triathlon. Problem is, I can't swim. And you know what my short-term goal is? That by the end of this year, I pick up the basics to swimming. So that starting next year, I can start preparing for that triathlon, little by little. And you know what? And that right there is enough motivation for me to do it, because that's a new challenge. Before, I used to be those obstacle course races. So far, I completed 2 Tough Mudders. They're fun to do. They're awesome. Good way to push yourself. I'm hoping to do a 3rd Tough Mudder later on this year, and hopefully a Spartan race as well. See how things go. But there's good ways to challenge yourself, to push your body, to find what you're capable of doing, and they're fun. So there you go. That's my motivation. I want to hit that triathlon in the next 2 to 3 years. So find your motivation. Don't find your excuses. Again, find reasons to do things. Don't find reasons not to do them. And also, just because you have friends or family that don't live that lifestyle, that don't work out or don't like to eat healthy or whatever, doesn't mean you can't live it. I'm probably one of the only ones, and probably the people that I know very few people that that I like to live this lifestyle. That when I go out, they look at me as like, okay, what the hell? Are you here to have fun or just here to waste time? Just because why? Because I don't want to drink or I don't want to eat the food they're eating. I get it all the time. I get people get mad at me for it. Drinking, you'll catch me drinking maybe once every other month or so or whatever, you know. I could probably go the whole year without doing it. Not a big deal to me. I have no reason to do so. I find it stupid to be drunk. I see no fun in that, but yeah, there's people that find a thrill for it, and I don't. Eating bad, every now and every occasion or so, I do like to splurge, eat a cheat meal, of course. Why? I love food, but just because everyone else is doing that and living that unhealthy lifestyle doesn't mean I won't. And just because they don't live the lifestyle I do, where I like to work out constantly, I'll do cardio 7 days a week, I lift 4 to 6 days a week, depending on how I feel. Just because I live it and they don't doesn't mean I'm going to stop for them. And just because they get mad about it doesn't mean I'm going to stop either. It's what makes me happy, and you have to remember that. Don't let yourself be discouraged because your family and friends don't do it. You know, there's other people out in the world and society that you could be friends with that'll do it with you, you know, and you'll see it. So anyways, I'm getting to work. I'll catch you guys in a few hours and I'll continue this rant later on. Alright guys, I just got home from work. That long 16-hour work shift. Got home, protein pudding, favorite meal, especially before bed. Anyways, to finish up my discussion today about today's topic, excuses. Just don't make them. Instead of finding reasons to not do something, find reasons to do them. Doesn't have to be health wise, doesn't have to be fitness wise, in general. You know, you wanna go to school but don't have the money to do so, or you don't make enough money, get yourself a second job, something. Find ways to make money. There's always a way. 2 jobs still not cutting it, and then find ways to save money. There's always a way to do things. Don't be making excuses. Now, if we go back to fitness again, oh, I don't have time. There's always time. Remember, working out only takes about 30 to 45 minutes at the minimum. You know, keep your diet on check, the way you eat, clean up your diet if you want to lose weight. Just excuses. Yeah. Anyways, I'm half awake right now, so it's hard for me to think. Falling asleep at this moment. I pretty much said everything I had to say about excuses earlier today, so should be about it. Anyways, I should probably finish my food and pass out, because 3 hours of sleep and 16 hours of work, that's no fun. But again, you gotta do what you gotta do for what you want, right? And that means losing sleep and then be it. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna feel accomplished, you're gonna feel rewarding. Why? Because you did what you set out to do, and then whatever was possible. In this case, now I needed to work, I wanted to make the extra money. I sacrificed a few hours of sleep and got through it, you know. And at the end of the week when I get paid, I'll see it. Alright, I'll catch you all later.